Hello, dungeon crawling tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pools of Darkness with me, BlueAnkylo, where every episode is over length. Anyway, so last episode we tried to find Man Swoon, who we chased up a tower, killed his beholder, and then some old hag destroyed the tower, and then he teleported away like a jerk. Then we decided somehow to finally go underground below Zentil Keep. And now we're in the Drow caves. And, you know, we've done a pretty good job killing Drow, so I'm not too upset. Let's continue looking for more Drow to kill. Also, Trined, our bonus thief, I suppose if you somehow missed the last episode. Yeah, there you go. We got Trined. She's NPC helping out for a while. I just gave her some fancy weapons, and then she disappeared for a second, and then stole them, and sold them probably. Oh well. That'll teach me for giving NPCs weapons. A fearsome spider idol! Suddenly, its eyes blaze red. A trapdoor opens. Under Trined! Yeah, you just can't keep NPCs alive. It's just a rule. Oops. Well, we interrupted almost all of the priestesses. Dang it! Every time. You let them cast one spell, and then they got the chance to kill you. I really need to be careful here. Hold person is no joke. Think I'm joking? Okay, we're fine. They failed to get it on the right people, so they couldn't hold anyone that they could kill. I find it absolutely insane that they're still able to successfully get those spells to take effect against us at this high of a level. No. So, just for interest's sake, let me just pop this open for a second. Just to show this off. So, who was it that paralyzed? Christiana or something that time? I think I can show this on screen. So, here are your saving throws. The first slot is your saving throw versus paralyze. Paralyzation, poison, or death magic. So, all Christiana needs to do is roll a 4 or higher on a 20-sided dice to pass her saving check to not be held. Now, it's actually lower than this because this is like your character's base stats. And if the game is working properly, and I have no reason to believe it's not, then you guys can see on the spell effects, Protection from Evil is also on Christiana, which should give you another sort of -2 on your dice roll. So she actually only needs to roll a 2 out of 20 to not be paralyzed, which is 95% of the time she should not be paralyzed, assuming we're fighting evil creatures, which we clearly are. If we had Bless, or, well, maybe not Bless, Prayer, or any other sort of saving throw bonus spells, I don't think it actually makes it 1. Like, I think 2 is the lowest you can have a saving throw. But the point is, I don't understand how we get actually held that often. If basically everyone has a 2 or a 3 on a saving throw, we should be basically, it should only work like 5% of the time, basically. Oh good, the map cycles. That's really fun when you're trying to draw the map, and it sort of, whatever, you saw what it just did. You saw it. A dank well, dark well. Alright. Well, this may take us to a different floor. There we go. A corridor leads to a door where Drow stand, dressed in ceremonial robes. They speak in voices too faint. Yeah, I don't really want to go down there yet. We'll save that for later. A fearsome spider idol. Wait, what? Okay, Rodika managed to not... Oh! So maybe I didn't need to lose, to lose Trenet. Weird. So don't go through that room, essentially, is what I'm learning. Every time you go in there, someone has a chance to fall in a pit. I assume we can rescue them later or something? Huh. Now, I seem to remember that after we freed the slaves here, they told us that there was a choice. One direction led to the beautiful slaves, and one direction led to the rest of the slaves. I don't really remember which is which, though, so... Sorry. No preference here. Arrows? Run! There's wells everywhere. I wonder if you can rest in the well rooms. It's not empty, they're blinking around. Someone... Does anyone have, like, detect invisibility or something? I wonder if that would work. I'm sure I have the spell, even if I forgot to memorize it. I forget what type of spell it is. I think it's cleric, but it could be mage. Apparently, I never bothered to memorize detect invisibility. I'm pretty sure it's level 2 cleric, or no, I'm pretty sure it's a level 2 mage actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it would be. I don't know if that would work. I'm just saying, if they're invisible, there's a spell that might help us. Oops. Oop, what am I doing? What am I even doing? I only had one cone of cold? What was I thinking? No magic, of course. Can't even cast it 2 squares away. At least we've got resist fire, so that doesn't do much. Who's that? Trying to cast magic? You can't cast magic inside the death cloud. That's definitely cheating. Now, we don't resist electricity, unfortunately. So far, these guys haven't had any great spell effects hit us. Not fast enough. Let's try the old bow and arrow. The fine bow and arrow. Deny! Excellent. I guess this is a pretty good level for having some bows ready. Just because it's no risk of magic resistance and interrupts all their magic. Can't see that one, but... Hold on there. Hold in there, Christiana. We're coming for you. Shinga, to the rescue! Bella! Well, the funny thing here is he actually does pretty good damage with his bow. Look at that, 17 damage. It's not bad. Christiana says she doesn't need no help. Alright. Just 12,000 XP. And none of it's going to be interesting, I'm sure. More Drow retreat into shadow. Time to do a little bit of healing, though. A little bit of healing. Wait, what's going on? Wait a second. Did the game crash? What could I possibly have pressed that would have crashed? Alright, hello again everybody. Sorry about that. I had to reload from the beginning of the episode, and I tried to get back to about the same point as we were before. I haven't actually gone through the northern trap pit, but I was trying to figure out where we lost progress last time, and I may have accidentally gone a little bit too far forward and accidentally stumbled into a trap here, which was another one of those eyes light up and Trined fell down a pit traps. So that ended up happening anyway. So I guess that's great. Or maybe that was the square. There you go. A proud Drow king. And Pixel did not fall into the abyss, but Trined did the first time. So I don't know if this is just impossible to pass. Like, it seems like I got stuck down here after going down a ladder, and no matter which way you go, you have to go past a trap pit, and Trined seems to fall down it every time, so... She's supposed to be a thief. I don't understand why she fails the saves, but... Anyway, we're just working our way through the dungeon here. Should try to kill the purple worms quick. Oh, there's a lot of them. Let's throw them a fireball. We got a few ready. Anything that can swallow you whole needs to die, right? I guess she managed to not get swallowed whole. Okay, no need for more magic here, probably. Watch out for the purple worms. I think there was a... Well, I'm sure you guys have already commented on it, but there were some good jokes about that in the last one, I'm sure. Too highly rated for this channel. Age restrictions enabled. Or disabled is what you want me to say, right? Shackles line the walls again. So if I go back in there, someone will potentially fall down the pit. I really wonder if you can rest in these wells. Let's looks like you could just rest by the wells. If I can get through an entire day of resting, then I'm pretty sure you can just rest here. And there's been a lot of wells, so I've been not resting up as often as I could have, clearly. Alright, well, let's just put back on resist fire one more time. It seems like it marginal effect, but we may as well. Alright. Save it, and let's get out of here. So, now where? So this takes us to the slave pits. So one way took us to the temple, one way took us to the slave pits. I don't think I'm going to go back now, but I guess that's what they meant. The pretty girls went to the temple for sacrifice. The rest of them went to the slave pits. I wonder if we're kind of making a choice here, either saving the most people possible by going this way, or saving only the most beautiful of the people by going the other way. Whatever. Maybe we can do both. A drow woman beckons to you from the shadows. It's probably a trap. Fella, you got this. She steps forward. Her hair is dark with a single streak of white. On the back of her hand is a mark that resembles a swan. Oh, wait. I remember something about this. I am Silk, leader of the Swan Maze. I have been looking for heroes such as you. Alright. Good luck, fella. Her kiss is probably poisonous, so watch yourself. Silk's rescue plea. I am the leader of the Swan Maze, a band of rogue drow. We were resting in Zentil Keep when this evil struck. After the storms came and the sun was covered, drow came up from the sewers and attacked the city. They took many prisoners and brought them underground. We followed them here, but they were expecting us. We were ambushed. I slipped away in the confusion, but the drow captured the rest. They are being held in the dungeons to the east. I need your help to rescue the prisoners. My Swan May and the citizens of Zentil Keep. If you do, I'll help you get to Callistus. That is the Bane's lieutenant we're here to kill. That's the thorn of this dungeon. Alright, we'll help Silk. Cool. And we can even rest here if we want. I found the rest point right away. Alright, so Silk is perhaps a better thief than Trened. Not very much equipment. Armor class not as good, honestly. I should try to find her a shield. She would do well to have a shield. But I don't want to lose anything, so I don't want to, like, give her one of my shields. Anyone have a spare shield you could just give her? Probably not, eh? Next time we kill some Drow, we should steal a shield if we can find them. I don't think we have any spares. We give her a cloak of protection plus... No, she's already got... She's already got a cloak. Alright, no big deal. Let's move on. You come across a Drow guard and you're immediately attacked. Well, the battles are looking a little different. They got Driders now. Alright, let's, well, seeing as we've got a place to rest nearby, there's no reason not to throw in, more fireballs than usual, basically. That should be about perfect. Now, I don't believe the Driders have magic resistance, so they shouldn't be pulling off any of those tricks. This one? No. Oh, that one managed to avoid the fireball. Bella, you got it. Gotcha. Alright, so we got Silk, Drow. She is a Drow herself. Technically an elf, but a Drow elf. Yeah, she's got slightly better stats, like Thaco-wise, compared to Ned. I suppose I should be trying to get some backstabs or something. Oh, right. Why would I move Pixel in there? I saw that trying to cast magic. No magic. I got one rule. It's the enemies are not allowed to cast magic. Alright. Cool. I guess maybe it's just the game is set so that by the time you find Silk, you're not allowed to have Trined. You're not allowed to have two thieves. Should have just sent her home with the slaves, I guess, as it turns out. Okay, let's detect and see if there's anything worth taking. Should check if these are those +4. I doubt it. Not even close. Well, we could probably take the arrows. I'd be willing to bet the rest of the stuff's pretty low level. Sure, we can just join those together easy enough. Alright, let's keep moving. That's a cool looking door, I like that. You see a group of Drow guards hunched around a game of dice. One notices you and quickly sounds the alarm. Another quickly drinks a potion. Really? What about the other, like, 8 of them? Probably gonna go with a fireball here in a second. It's just the only way to have any chance of not getting hold-personed and killed. And still doesn't hit them all very effectively. So sometimes you want to do double that. I'll protect fella. I'm a nice Ankylo. So those were two fairly weak fireballs. They didn't seem to hit very many targets there. Oops. Oh well, no big deal. Well, straight for Shinga, hey? Shinga says bring it. We'll be fine. Oops. Fella finishes his challenge and comes to help the rest of the team. Yeah, it definitely feels like the main thing is you've got to get a couple fireballs off at the beginning of every battle. To disrupt them at the beginning. If you can do that, you're probably fine. But if you can't, well, you're in for a bad fight. Maybe the boots are magical? Well, we could always look at magical boots. Remember, they were playing dice, so some of the stuff at the bottom here could be unique for this encounter. Boots of Speed, they're back! Bella! Wait, what? You can't use boots and a cloak? I must have programmed the cloak wrong. Remember, these are not cloaks that we found in-game. These are cloaks that I tried to add in, and I must have given them the boot ID. Don't worry, fella, I'll get you your boots back. Those are your new boots. Also, this was a really good cloak. I'm not sure who we're going to give that to, but that's a good cloak. Maybe Pixel for now, honestly. Yeah. Just because he's kind of on the lower AC side for a little bit longer. We can reevaluate who gets magical gear in the future. So, yeah, my displacement cloaks are probably all boots +2, it turns out, by accident. That's why we could equip 2 cloaks, because they counted as boots. So if you put a cloak of displacement, a proper cloak of displacement on, you couldn't put a cloak of protection on it at the same time. That's fine. So anyway, that'll help Pixel out a little bit for now. I'm not getting rid of any of these spare cloaks, though. Anything else to check? I think we got the only things that were going to be unique. The rest is just random, you know, low-level drow gear. You find a letter. Entry 71. Letter to Drow. Sark, our allegiance with the Xantrim bears fruit. They have taken live a young silver dragon. Oh. It is coming here for the laboratory. It will produce for us much of the holy fire of night. I look forward to welcoming many new sisters to my web. I do not believe that the young worm will fit in any of the normal cells. You must make special arrangements for its brief stay among us. So if you're wondering, the copper, silver, gold dragons are generally good, or at least neutral. They won't attack you on sight anyway. Generally. It's only the metallic dragons are safe, mostly. It's the colored dragons that are going to kill you. Or we kill them. Silk whispers. Those are the prison guards! My swan maze are beyond this point. Alright. So I think we get an ambush round here. It says they were unsuspecting. So we'll go with lightning bolt, you know. Good luck, lightning. Actually, pretty good lightning bolts. Pretty good. No. Don't kill fella. Honestly, that one lightning bolt pretty much set us in the good books here. So it's a new round. We need to interrupt them all one more time. Or just straight up kill them. Oops. Anyway, dead is dead. Alright, all interruption. Backstab! Yes! I'm always so happy when we manage to pull up a backstab. Looks like it's probably all just random normal loot. Take the arrows at least. ID them at some point. Searching the guards, you find a ring of keys. Well, I hope the Swan Maze are happy. Quickly now, the Swan Maze must be somewhere. Using the keys taken from the guards, you open the prison cell, releasing a group of women adventurers. Silk speaks. We have found them! She rushes into the cell and is greeted by the grateful, if bedraggled, Swan Maze. The Swan Maze tell you that there are more captives in the prison. Silk orders one of the women, a halfling, to release the others. The halfling woman hurries to comply, and soon you are surrounded by the enslaved citizens of Zentil Keep. They offer you their quiet thanks, as the Swan Maze group them together and leave for the surface. Silk speaks. And instead of just speaking, she writes it down in a journal. I thank you for your help. Now my Swan Maze are free to fight against the Scourge of Bane. I will now help you. Drow alchemists are draining the life force of good creatures and using it to make the evil fluid Fire of Night. Callistes uses it to make her pets. They store it in a fountain on these grounds. Callistes would be greatly hurt if you destroy the fountain. This fountain is guarded by many traps. The first is a series of gates. Passing through some will harm you. Part of the wall is an illusion. The second trap is a narrow bridge over a pit of spikes. When you step on the bridge, there will be a flash of light. Cover your eyes. I know nothing of the last traps. There's a secret door to Callistes' temple somewhere in the fountain chamber. She hands you a metal amulet with the swan symbol of the Swan Maze on it. Show this at the West Guard post. The sergeant is loyal to my family and will let you by. And take these arms. Yes, I get her arms. You will need them against the Drow. Alright, cool. We should get some good XP here. 800 experience, yes! Alright, well this could be good stuff, though. Could be good stuff, guys. Could be good stuff. We're basically out of inventory space. Dang it. Well, join the arrows together. That'll help a little bit. Mage and stuff scrolls. We can't read them here. Let me just send these arrows here. Keep those joined together. Alright, Drow long swords +3. These aren't really that good. I guess I don't need a spare helm +1, do I? Most of this stuff is not really good enough. Don't need that either, really. I gotta remember, Pixel will want... I gave his armor away, right? I could have hand-me-downed the helm to somebody, I suppose. He'll be a fighter again soon enough, though, don't worry. Yeah, Drow longsword of 3, not good enough. Drow chain +3, still not good enough. And we learned that the trident, as much as it seems good, is two-handed, so not good enough. Alright, that'll do for now. We've got a little bit of inventory space. And there's the bonus experience. Good. Let me just check these scrolls, because I often forget. We've seen that before. Yeah, okay, they're just your standard restoration, resurrection scrolls. Let's just toss them. We should just have one person that collects all the arrows plus 3. Just to save inventory. Not her. There we go. So I guess we can try to let Rodica hold on to the plus 3 arrows, because why not? She's at least got a good bow to go with them. And then I have a new scroll to check. It's got the really high level, level 9 magic. It doesn't have Meteor Swarm, I'll notice, but it has other stuff. Probably worth holding on to, I guess. Okay, well, rescued all the people over here. That's part of the job, I'm sure. But what about all the beautiful slaves? A lot of prison cells. More drow guards. Haven't you guys had enough yet? I'm just gonna try an ice storm to interrupt some. Who knows? Maybe it'll work. Hit most of them. Okay, it missed the one and it cast confusion, but that's not too bad. We'll try a ranged attack, I guess. Here we go. Rodica! Rodica, chill! Chill! I hope that only lasts one turn. I guess it only lasts one turn, so we're fine. A little bit scary to see your characters berserk, though. If they can... I guess they probably can't cast magic berserk. It's more like if they ever get charmed and they can cast magic, we're doomed. Alright, level up. And... I guess take the arrows. Alright, Christiana. Time for level up. Everybody, more magic levels. Also, you can learn a level 7 spell. They're both terrible, so it doesn't really matter. Enjoy your terrible spell. At least she gets more mage slots. I think we've got another delayed blast fireball slot there, right? Wow, an alchemist laboratory. Drow mages face a table where a Zent woman lies bound. Pets of Callistes loom overhead. Oh, those are trouble. Looking on with visible excitement. Well, we're gonna save the girl, right? Save the girl. Go for it. Apparently, we didn't surprise them very well. All I know is we don't have a delayed blast fireball. How about a normal fireball? So the pet of Callistes are actually the most dangerous thing in this room. If they cast Disintegrate and it works, I'll be very mad that I haven't reloaded or haven't saved it recently. And we've already got somebody trying to cast magic. All these guys. Got one of them at least. Pet of Callistes is trying to cast magic. Alright, it's time for this to work. They've got a lot of magic resistance. It doesn't work all the time. But I gotta try. No, we gotta hit all 3 of the spiders. Got one. Did not hit the other one. Okay, so... luckily, Shinga here has a good chance to hit. Oh man, these things are scary. That was a nice little hit there. I assume it's fairly likely that the pet of Callistes have, Disintegrate has a very long casting time. It's possible. Focus down the giant spiders, guys. Alright, good. Now interrupt as many of the other ones as you can. Oh, every time I see that one, just clench right up. Looks like we turned it around, though. Good stuff. One good delayed blast fireball, basically. The first fireball didn't do much. Lots of XP and treasure. We should at least have a look. It's just random drow gear, I believe. You free the Zent woman. She speaks. I am Lil, and I thank you for saving me from a grim fate. The drow were preparing to suck my soul. She's probably a dragon. They would have made it into essence of pure light, a vital component in their dark alchemy. They use it to create fire of night, which is in turn used to transform spiders into Calliste's pets. Listen, I overheard something they said. You can destroy fire of night by combining it with essence of pure light. Surprise, light and night. You must find some of the essence. They store it near here, somewhere in this pit. They have collected their evil fire. Destroy it! Lil rubs her arms, happy to be free. I must return to the keep. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. She grabs a sword from one of the dead mages and gives it an experimental swing. This'll do, she says and bounds out of the laboratory before she turns into a silver dragon or something. Maybe she was just a normal human, I don't know, but I feel like there's a reasonably good chance she was a dragon. The copper and silver dragons, I believe, both love to do shapeshifting into human form to cause trouble or some such. It's probably trouble. What else would they do it for? Also, I should really save it. The thing is, if we ever run into a pet of Calliste's that manages to cast Disintegrate and it works, I basically have to reload it no matter what, because that means someone's lost all of their gear forever. So, you know, you might not want to... You might not want to continue playing after you've lost, you know, all your +5 equipment. Oh, I found the I clicked it too quickly. I think I found the vial of good or something, probably. Unfortunately, I don't believe there's anywhere to see your, you know, quest inventory in these old games. You've got it, you just can't really tell you've got it. Alright. Pixel! I think you're about to get your level up to regain your fighter abilities. That was pretty good. Not the largest group we've ever seen, but a good opening fireball definitely makes it easier. Alright. Congratulations! Look at all this good stuff. Now, the trouble is, if I level up Pixel... Actually, I want to test something here first. So, oh, they're actually auto-identified now. I remember in Pool of Radiance, if you had identified arrows and unidentified arrows that turned out to be the same +1 level, +1, +2, whatever, when you press join, they automatically group together anyway, so you sort of free identified them that way. But they just seems like you can just identify arrows on your own. I'm pretty sure what I was going to say was you can't use your free Gold Box Companion level up to get the level that surpasses your initial level. Well, when I was doing it with Fella, when I was getting his when I was dual classing him and getting his levels back to where they should be, when his cleric level surpassed his ranger level, I had to use a training hall because of the way the game levels up. But let's test it. Well, it looks like it's fine. So, here we go, Pixel. Ready for 18. I hope you enjoy being a fighter again, because now you can be a fighter again. Your Thaco is way better. Your attacks are way better. Saves improved. And you're the first mage to get to level 18, actually. Well, do I really have to ask which spell you want? You get to beat... You actually beat me? I must be getting close. Well, congratulations. Now that you're a pure mage, essentially, like, experience-wise, he'll level up as fast as a pure mage. Prepare for his level to get ridiculous. And the main reason I decided to do this big trick is a lot of the enemy's magic resistance that just ignores your spells is undone by your mages getting to very high level. So if Pixel gets to, like, level 25/17, you know, level 25 mage, he will be much better at dealing fireball damage, of course, and enemies not getting a not ignoring his magic. So the good news is back to awesome weapons. Cloak of Displacement. I'll give the Cloak of Protection back to somebody else. It's probably Boots of Protection right now. Oops, my bad. All right, so now we need to switch. What's he missing? Oh, the bracers. They're the wrong person's bracers. Who did I give his armor to? I better not have thrown it on the ground when I was clearing up inventory. It was this armor. Sorry, Rodica. You gotta give it back. It was only on loan. Alright, and then we can give the bracers back to her. See if this averages out our equipment again. Our AC. Oh, Pixel also had that helmet, right? There you go. Don't forget that. Okay. So he's got his, you know, cloak, air quotes, of displacement. And this is a really good cloak as well. But it's protection, so it only works with the bracers. It won't work with the armor that he's wearing now. Remember, this is cheating, so don't equip that. Now, how did I get Rodica's armor class below -11 before? It was the Ring of Protection. He's probably not getting anything from that. -13. Yeah, it doesn't work with your armor. That's the catch. Send that back to Rodica. Alright. So everyone's back to their proper AC. And Rodica, I mean, eventually she'll be a thief again. And she'll want the bracers so that she doesn't have to lose her armor class. It's going to take a while. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Actually, once she gets one more level up, we have to go back to town. We have to try to go back to town. Because I need a training hall. I need to dual class her out of fighter. Oh well, we'll figure that out when we get there. Let's keep going a little bit longer. Maybe save it after all that. Alright. I don't need Pixel to be in the back of the group anymore either. How is his stats? Like, yeah, they're as good as they used to be. But now he'll mage level up much quicker. That's so good. Oh, also, because I'm dying to see it, I'll keep it all. We'll do 2 rests here. Speed up a little bit. Alright, so what we really need to see is that. I need to start learning how to cast it properly. Apparently it's difficult to cast properly in this game. More cleric spells? I guess, you know, I could consider reallocating and getting that detect invisibility. I mean, I'm not sure if it would have worked. It was just an idea. Oh, mage spells, right. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mage. Might as well pick that up, I guess. Level 4, 5, 6. Wow, you're up to level 6 spells already. That's crazy. Well, you know what? I feel being generous with the blade barriers. There you go, fella. And the flame strikes. Alright, everyone's got a few more spells. Slow the speed down a little bit. And back to work. Primarily, time for Meteor Swarm. We need a big group in a big room. Hidden guards? Well, this is not the kind of attack we need for Meteor Swarm. Just because. Blade Barrier! Can't even cast it that far away. Stupid spell. It did no damage to anything. You'll notice we're all being hit by fireballs, fella. I take it you didn't feel like Blade Barrier should do damage again. I know this has been very effective as well. I have a lot more faith. Oh! Why can't Pixel... Why can't he cast magic? Are you only allowed to cast magic as a dual class mage with bracers equipped? I remember playing with this back in the Pool of Radiance game. I think there's something about the half-elf property in Goldbuck's games that gives multi-class mage fighters the ability to cast magic with armor. Maybe you lose that as a human dual class. That's kind of annoying, actually. Or I'm just crazy. Or he took damage. Never mind. He got fireballed. What am I thinking? At least we did some damage with magic, you know? Dang it! I hate this game. I hate this game so much. It's fine, Blue. It's fine. Old person. I feel like the saving throws must be bugged out. There must be something I'm missing. Because they don't seem to work the way they're supposed to. Like, there's gotta be something I don't understand. If they're only supposed to be able to hold you something like, you know, 5% of the time, it seems like it's working way more often than that. I don't know. It's bias, but... Yeah, okay, you can cast magic. Good. I was worried that I'd messed that up, but... Say that. I'm no longer confident. What is going on? So, you press cast, it opens a blank screen for a second. I don't know what that's about. That sucks. What about the helm? Okay, I can keep the helm equipped. Alright, maybe I'll have to switch him from Banded Mail to Elven Chain. Maybe you can cast magic in Elven Chain in this game. And I mean, you don't always... I mean, I can always give him a Bracer again as well. It's okay, but that's not what I wanted. Oh well. At least the Death Cloud is doing something. And not just to myself. And that one's got a lot of HP. So remember, super high characters, level characters, should be immune to the Death Cloud. I mean, at least we're not dying to the Death Cloud. Let me, just do some healing here. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. Alright, we're definitely gonna ID some of this stuff, though. So, I need to find, like, some more Elven or Drow Chain +3 and see if I can cast magic with Pixel with that. Either that or find some more bracers of 2 or 3. So, not good. Might take a while before we find some more really good Drow armor. I mean, I guess I could give him bracers of AC 4. Not what I want to do. Oh yeah, more longbows. These are probably +2 or something, right? Yeah, +1 even. Alright. Okay, well, don't worry, Christiana, you'll be fine in a second. Oops. Don't worry, you'll be fine in a second. All I want to do before the end of the episode is to cast some Meteor Swarm. Is that too much to ask for? Alright, let's level up myself. It's very important. So now I'm a level 21 Cleric. Crazy. And I'm doing the Shinga thing with my fake... Oh, right. I'm doing the Shinga thing with my fake save improvements. Alright? So please, a big room. On the wall, black robes hang from hooks. You hear chanting. Yeah. Chanting is louder. We're gonna buff up a little bit. Okay, everyone's got protection from evil, bless, and prayer. We can do resist fire or something. We'll be fine. You enter a temple. At the room's other end, Drow dance around an altar where a sacrifice has taken place. Nearby, a giant spider is tethered to a post. I mean, we're gonna attack. You attack with snarls. The Drow grab weapons. The High Priestess cries, "Destroy them!" She releases the spider. There's not even very many of them. Alright, there's really one job. It's for Pixel. I'm just gonna wait till Pixel gets a turn. Alright, Pixel! Right, of course. This is what we've all been waiting for. If you get interrupted, so help me. Alright, here goes. So, the way I understand it This is, like, not even needed. From a centered target, it casts a fireball in all the corners of the screen. So I think from here it'll cast one fireball basically in each corner. If it lands on anything, like maybe these guys maybe it hits like a 2x2 maybe, they would take double damage, and anything that gets hit by the circle of the fireball will take 10 to 40, and then 20 to 80 if they get landed on. So I think we're going to ignore the two that rushed us, and we're going to see what happens if we cast it up here. What? Well, it didn't work the way I thought. Also, why is it killing Christiana? Okay, that didn't... Alright, so it shoots a bolt of fire that hits any enemies in between the caster and the target. And it drops a bunch of fireballs that don't do a ton of damage, but are really good at interrupting Drow. So, I would say that's a success, other than Christiana took a bit of hits there. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's just a little awkward, you know? It's a new spell, we gotta break it in. Don't you cast magic at us. Christiana, ranged. There we go. So I think we're pretty good. I just need more meteor showers, and then we'll win. Oh, I was also going to... I totally forgot. I was going to cure Rodica before one of the spare stray lightning bolts kills her. I mean, lightning bolts. One of the spare arrows hits her. Still, meteor shower, I'd say that was off to a good start. I like being able to use quick to quickly re-equip your proper weapon. So they do cast Ice Storm, but resist cold doesn't even protect against that, so why would I bother, right? Stop switching to darts, you jerks. Alright. Hey, experience for Rodica. Could be something good here. Let's check the stuff at the bottom. There we go. So I'm going to try that on Pixel. I don't care about darts. Another ring mail. I don't think these are very good. Arrows, I guess. Check these out. That's nothing. We'll give this to Shinga. And then the plus... Wait. Give those. The +2 arrows will just join up right here. Oh, it looks like we ran to the max there. Cool. 255 per stack. Not bad. We probably don't need anything else there. Alright, so... We're gonna actually, like, call that an episode, and I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here. Because what I want to do now is... Now that Rodica is a fighter level 17, she gets her final set of fighter... her final set of fighter Thaco and saving throws. No point going past fighter 17 it's her turn to try the pixel games of being a mage for a while. And once her mage level hits 18, in theory, and it's still a theory, I need to prove it here, she'll regain her thief and fighter abilities at exactly the same time. And I think that's pretty cool. The idea of basically dual classing twice. It'll probably put her, like, overall a couple levels behind Pixel. Like, she'll probably never quite catch up to his magic user. So if he's level 25, she'll be like level 22 or 23 or something, I'm guessing. But she'll still get to a lot higher magic user that way than she could have as a 3 multi-class, because, you know, the experience would have been split so bad going to useless fighter and thief levels, right? So that's fair, you know, like a triple class character still doesn't get to the highest level, but better than if you left them in 3 form. I still have to decide what I'm going to do with Christiana. That's one I don't know about. And the same thing with me, honestly. Like, those cleric levels aren't that big a deal. And then, like, Fella's our pure cleric these days. He'll level up clericing really fast. Clericing. Anyway, let me run back to safety here. Fill in some map. I'll save the unexplored areas for on camera, but I know we can rest here. No? A little bit further. So what I'll do is I will attempt to backtrack and see if I can manage to return to town next episode. And that way I can dual class Rodica back into mage and regain her proper experience level. Which I sure hope I wrote down. It was level 14 mage, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I have a way. I can actually... I know I can find a way to remember her exact experience. That's fine. So you don't have to worry about that. That'll be fine. So we might come back next time with Rodica as a mage, and that would be the only change. But I have to see if I can actually get out of here first. I'm not sure if there's a way out. We could be stuck. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. I think we're making pretty good progress here. And the Drow, they haven't been that bad. You know, I think they could have been... they could have turned out to be a lot worse. You know, like with all the magic resistance. They're not managing to pull off their hold person all that often. And if I'm smart, I just put resist fire and then most of the spells are useless. But anyway, that's all for today. See you guys next time and have a great day.